The time is right to change your habits. Here's the thing, when it comes to confidence and taking courageous action, so much of that is going to have to come from what you believe you should do, though being able to hear and distinguish your heart's call, how your intuition's speaking to you, that small voice inside that says, you know what, pick up the phone and make that call, or this is the next action to take. Tilda Marie Forleo, interview with Dean Graziosi. This is a volatile, even crazy, time in American history. From diverse politicians whom people feel they can't trust, to negativity to ward entrepreneurs who work hard and make a lot of money, societal norms are changing. As I shared earlier, most people will tell you that they feel they are working harder and faster to get things done, but to little effect. They strive to move up the ladder of success, yet for some reason it just isn't happening. Do you feel like you're not getting the results you desire or deserve? Well, besides technology affecting this outcome, another factor exists that you may not even be aware of. The good news is that 14 Millionaire Success Habits, you're not crazy for feeling like all your effort is going for naught. It's not your fault. Let's see what really is to blame. Productivity versus income. In doing my research for this book, one statistic on productivity grabbed my attention the most. If you look at the graph below, you will see that for many years, productivity and wages were going up unilaterally on a steep 45-degree angle. However, as 1973 rolled around, things changed. Wages went flat but productivity remained on the same incline. And what does that massive gap between wages and productivity suggest? It means we are getting more done as a society, yet income hasn't reflected this output. So when you feel like you're working quicker, harder, or faster and using today's technologies to accomplish more, you are. However, wages are simply not keeping up. That's why you feel busier than ever and squeezed financially. The unfortunate fact is that the gap continues to widen, and we can ignore it and blame others, or we can create the habits that multiply the income and success in our own homes and in our own life. The middle class is taking a serious hit. Some even say we are going towards a two-class society. Now, I know that politicians go to www.thebetterlife.com and take the challenge 15, and those pushing their agendas have harped on this point, but I'm localizing the conversation. I'm talking about how it affects the economy in your house and within your family. This isn't a bash on the wealthy. Heck, in this book I am giving you the habits to become wealthy or increase the wealth you already have. But the statistics don't lie. If you are not prepared and armed with the right tools, the shift that is happening in America could greatly affect you. And when I saw the graph below, I knew I had to share it. Up until 1981, all classes of income were rising at about the same rate. However, in about 1981 a split started to happen. The 1% broke away from the crowd, and since then the top 1% of earners' income has gone up 138%, while the bottom 90% of earners' income has only gone up 15%.